21st of February 2024, World Speedway Challenge League, NordGips World Speedway Challenge League, Speedway Challenge European Championship, round number 4 on Lublin. The last round of the season is gonna be presented to you by Igor Luczek as a streamer, by Kuba Zielinski as a referee, by 16 great riders that have come this far, and also casted by my humble persona, Christian Diego Śmiglocki, and alongside me is the new addition to the World Speedway Challenge League staff, Toby Griffiths. Welcome, Toby.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. I'll be commentating tonight from the United Kingdom, hopefully being able to provide some of our British fans with a perspective on some good racing tonight.
Yeah, we're waiting. We are waiting for it. As always, there's a difference between Grand Prix in World Speedway Challenge League and Speedway Challenge European Championship. Is that SEC is often more entertaining. We have more people. For wins every time. It's a different story every time on GP. It was a different story for the first time in like 3 years on Monday, after Sebastian Serva got dethroned by Szymon Olczek. Tonight we're gonna have a new Speedway Challenge European champion, because every season we have one, because the winner of SEC goes straight into a Grand Prix for next season. Last season it was myself, before Marcel Banicki and Przemek Ciućka. Tonight, before the stream, we have Marcel Banicki before Kacper Portasiak and Przemek Ciućka, so the same names on the top. We're gonna see how they're gonna perform.
Of course, we have the top 4 separated by just 8 points going into this fourth and final round. It was Maciej Wolski with quite a poor round last time out in Gislaved, only managing to pick up 6 points, while his rivals picked up 11, 13 and 14 respectively for the top 3. So he will be open for a better start tonight here. As we're just waiting to get underway for heat number 1. Heat number 1 features Mikolaj Sak, Mykola Borovikov, Bohdan Propolski and Chris Eaton off the outside gate.
Yeah. He's gonna be the first appearance for Chris Eaton this season. It seems like he's in form after his performance yesterday in the British final in SCUK. So I'm wondering how he's gonna perform on essentially his home track.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been a part of the Bradford Dukes all season long. Obviously, he knows and understands his track very well. So he should be a brilliant addition for racing tonight. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yes. We have one person missing at the moment, so the first hit is gonna be rerun with 3 riders, with Mikołaj Szak, Mykola Borovikov and Chris Eaton. Mykola Borovikov, the only Ukrainian rider in this lineup, but he's at the moment on 5th place. 5th place guarantees him that he's gonna ride in the European Championships next season. But it's very tight. There are a lot of fast riders behind him, but so I'm wondering how he's gonna perform tonight as well. I'm giving you the mic now, Toby.
Thank you. As we prepare then for heat number 1, it is a battle of nations here. We have a Polish rider, we have a Ukrainian rider, and we have a British rider. Getting underway then for heat number 1. Let's wait, the tapes are up. We are underway. It's a good start off the outside from Chris Eaton. He runs his way around the outside immediately to get into the lead. Mykola manages to get a jump. It's the two of them going side by side here on lap 1. Chris Eaton with the advantage at the moment, looking in a good position to win his first ever heat in Speedway European Championship. Mike Holder, though, will not make this easier for him. Looks like the rider in red is firmly in third place. It's a 2-horse race for the victory here. Chris Eaton still managing to stay ahead. Mike Holder running a bit of a wider line around turns 1 and 2, hoping to get a bit more momentum down on the back straight. The two are now going side by side, coming into lap number 4. Can Chris Eaton hold on to the first place for a victory in his first ever race? That's on the grass from Mike Holder, and Chris Eaton does manage to hold on to victory as he wheelies across the line to take a victory here in Speedway European Championship. His first heat and a first victory. Phenomenal win from the Bradford Dukes rider to kick off heat number 1.
Great controlling all the way through every bend, through every lap. He wasn't faster than Mikola for sure. Mikola was gaining more speed as the heat went on, but Chris managed to defend well. Lublin is a track like that. If you can win the start, go first out of the first bend, and not make too many mistakes during the race, you have a big chance to win, as there are not many attacking opportunities on this track specifically.
Indeed, and I can speak from personal experience to that. If you get a weak start for this, especially in any kind of team event, it is extremely difficult to overtake its track. It is definitely possible, but certainly very difficult. As we hand over for heat number 2, I will pass over to my co-commentator, Krystian Smigorski.
We have Andrew Dent, we have Patryk Łuczak, Marcel Banicki, and Filip Mulat. Marcel Banicki currently the leader of Speedway Challenge European Championship. How is he gonna get the best out from the red helmet? So Andrew Dent and Banicki. Banicki is last. What does it mean for the championship? It means that it's gonna heat up Andrew Dent in first, then Patryk Łuczak, and behind him we have Filip Mulat. Mulat very well attacking the Grudgent rider, putting him inside the wall. Łuczak now working towards the third place, but he's now in the grass, so not much happening from now to the end of the heat, probably, as we have the first place covered. Mulat tried to attack Andrew Dent, but the distance was too much, so Andrew Dent 69.68, half a second quicker than lap 1, and only 3/10 behind the track record that belongs to Kamil Cybulski. Very well ridden from the Englishman here.
Yeah, absolutely. A phenomenal start from a rider who has 2 gate 1s tonight, and he's definitely made the first of which work effectively. It's a win for Andrew Dent in heat number 2 from Filip Mulat, Marcel Banicki, and Patryk Łuczak. It was all pretty much from the start there. He managed to get the launch off the line, put his opponents on the grass early on, and then it was just plain sailing to victory. Heat number 3 comes up, and as my colleague has just said, the man who has the track record will feature in this heat, Kamil Cybulski, the man who holds the WSCL track record of 69.33, will feature in this next heat, alongside Przemek Kojotka, Adam Longley, and Stasio Januszki. 3 very, very quick riders. So I think we're on for a cracker here in heat number 3.
Yes, we have a lot of quick riders there. We have Kamil Cybulski, the track record holder, as you said. We have Stasi Januszkiewicz, and an always quick rider who doesn't perform well this season in SEC, but every heat is different from the other. Przemysław Ciućka, Unia Leszno captain, the rider who competes, who was competing for medals and had a bronze medal last season in SEC. And also Adam Longley, the guy that one can say the one track wonder, and this track that he's wondering is Lublin. So we're gonna see. Toby, take it away.
Thank you very much. 4 very quick riders then to get underway for heat number 3. We're waiting. The riders are ready at the tapes. It's tapes up, and we are underway. It's a good start off the inside from Kamil Kabilski, record holder, immediately with a good start again off gate number 1. Adam Longley off the outside manages to get past all 3 of them here. As we see Przemyk go onto the grass, it is Adam Longley who has a brilliant lead after a triple overtake on the opening lap. Kamil Stadiu will definitely be sure to try and catch him down. It's going to be a brilliant rest of the heat. Here we can see Kamil definitely starting an intention to try and get past the British rider. Coming into bends 3 and 4 now. Minor contact between the two. Kamil gets very close to the fence, to the airbags. Here comes Stadiu, trying to make a move on them both for the lead. It looks like at the moment Adam Longley is going to keep that victory unless Kamil can get past. No, it is Adam Longley to claim a victory. We've had 3 British winners in the first 3 heats, something I'm very proud of personally. But a phenomenal heat number 3 there sees Adam Longley take the victory ahead of Kamil Kabilski, Stadiu Januszki in P3, and Przemyk at the back. As Christian said, the man currently in 3rd place in Speedway Euro Championship, fighting for a medal. Not the start he would have wanted to this meeting, Christian.
And not the start he would have wanted to. 1 point less than Marcel Banicki. He probably wanted to capitalize on the worst performance from Marcel, but didn't. Scored no points in the 3rd heat. Adam very quick, like I said, on this track, competing with Kamil Cybulski and Mikola Borovikov for the 5th spot, the 4th and 5th spot that guarantees staying in the European Championship for the next season. Only 1 point now between Adam and Mikola, and Kamil and Adam are level of points right now, and we are underway with heat number 4. Kacper Portasiak, 2nd in the standings right now. Freddy France, Marcin Chwaliszewski, Marcin Czajka, so 2 Marcins in the heat number 4. Who's gonna come out of top? Red and blue, completely different line from Kacper Portasiak. He comes out on top. The 2nd rider right now is Chwaliszewski, but the 3rd rider is fast Freddy. Freddy knows how to race on Lublin. He's already 2nd. Now he's gonna try to go under Kacper Portasiak, but Kacper is a star from the Rzeszów team, and now he's on top. He probably trained a lot. He wants this gold medal as much as Banicki, as much as Ciućka, and now Portasiak looks the best out of the 3 as he's coming to the last bend. Surely he's gonna take the 3 points in the heat number 4. 2nd is Marcin Chwaliszewski, 3rd Freddy France, no points for Marcin Czajka. The time is the worst out of every heat right now, but that's the least worry for Kacper Portasiak. The most important thing is that he has 3 points to his name and only 1 point behind Marcel in the standings.
Yeah, a phenomenal heat number 4. We've just seen any one of the top 3 could have won that. Unfortunately, not a good ride from Marcin Czajka, who will feature in heat number 5 off the inside gate. You have to feel there for Freddy France, potentially in a position to win, ends up in 3rd place, but that's just how this game goes sometimes. Heat number 5, we have Marcin Czajka off gate number 1. We have Mikołaj Żak off gate number 2, Andrew Dent off gate number 3, and Przemyk off gate number 4. Andrew Dent has already won a heat and looks to he looks to gain a few positions tonight, hopefully to get into the top 5 for automatic qualification for next season. As we're just waiting now for all of the riders to join to bring you the action for heat number 5. It looks like we're ready to get underway. It's 1 Brit, 3 poles here in heat number 5. As the riders are at the tapes, waiting for the band to go up. It is up. It's a phenomenal start off the outside there for Przemek Kojutka. Also, a good start from Mikolaj in second place. Unfortunately, Marshan not having a good start off the inside gate, looking for potentially 2 last places in a row here. But what a start from gate number 4 from Przemek Kojutka. Andrew Dent trying now to get past Mikolaj for second place. Obviously, the man who won off the inside gate in his opening ride, trying to make his way into second place now. Head of Mikolaj. It looks like Przemek is going to clear off at the front for an easy victory. But the battle for second will rage on here for the remaining 2 laps. As we enter now the final lap, Andrew just looks a little bit too far back to challenge here for second place. But anything can happen, seeing on what line they take in this final corner. Andrew Dent, it looks like he's not going to be able to keep it. It is a victory for Przemek Kojutka ahead of Mikolaj Sak, Andrew Dent and Arshan Shadatka. Unfortunately on 0 points after the opening 2 rides. Not the start to meeting he would want. That is our fastest time of the night on a 69.65. A fantastic time there from Przemek. We have heat number 6 about to start soon. I will pass back over to you, Christian.
Yes, sir. As you said, Przemek, fantastic start from Ciuczka. He, after the no points in the third heat, he changed something in his clutch, and that worked on the start. Mikołaj, excellent ride from him, excellent defensive ride. We see the experience that he gained over the years that helped him defend from Andrew, who has 4 points to his name after 5 hits. He's on the top of the table. Of course, we have 3 more hits in the second series of hits. Freddy France, Kamil Cybulski, Mykola Borowikow, Marcel Banicki. That's the riders that we're gonna see in hit 6. Cybulski 2 points, Mykola also 2 points, and for Freddy and Marcel only 1. So we're gonna have the first win for any of these guys. We're waiting for Freddy and Marcel. The last thing that he wants is to be excluded from not joining the hit in time. But he's there, and we're gonna start racing. Hit number 6: Freddy France, Kamil Cybulski, Mykola Borowikow, Marcel Banicki. They're positioned every rider near the wall to the right. Who's gonna win the start? It looks like Banicki just about before Cybulski. Cybulski, sadly for him, put into the wall by Mykola Borowikow, the Ukrainian rider, on the second place. But Freddy goes to the inside, bend number 1, and looks like he's gonna hold to the position because the second bend is not that good on the inside. Bania in the first place, that's not gonna change. Freddy second, but in the third place, Mykola Borowikow just before Kamil Cybulski. Not the best start for the track record holder here in Lublin. Banicki is gonna win the race, as it happens in Lublin. Last lap not very eventful. Bania first, 69.56, so even faster. That's the response from Banicki. To Ciuczka. I'm even faster than you, and Banicki goes from 1 point to 4 points. He's now joint leading this round with Andrew Dent with 4 to his name.
Yeah, it's exactly the points that he needed. Currently sits obviously at the top of the standings, wanting that automatic qualification for next season's GP series, and that is a very good way to do so, with 3 points, propelling him to 4 from his opening 2 rides and putting him currently 4 points clear of his rival win, 5 ahead of Przemek. As we get underway, we prepare now for heat number 7. This meeting's going very quickly. Unfortunately, Bodan, I believe, is excluded from this heat, which means we will have 3 riders only in the form of Stadio Januszki, Kacper Potesiak, and Patrick Luszak. Here, as we await the riders to join now for heat number 7. The outside gate does look very, very strong here at the opening. So it's produced 4 victories. The inside 2 and the middle 2 gates have produced not a single victory so far. 2.3 points advantage from the outside. But with no outside gate rider in this heat, could we see the first victory for gate number 2 or gate number 3? Still waiting for Kasper and Patrick to join in heat number 7 before we get away for a third of the way into the meeting. So we'll see. Currently, fastest time meeting was set in the last heat by our championship leader, 69.56, still 0.2 off the fastest time produced in World Speedway Challenge League of a 69.33. Could we see that beaten tonight? There is only one way to find out.
It doesn't look likely, at least right now. The most important things for these people are now to produce points. The time isn't relevant right now for any of them, I'm sure. You said that we saw 4 wins from the outside gate and 2 wins from the inside gate. It's clear if you look at the names that won. We had our championship leaders Banicki, Ciuczka, Portasiak, so top 3 riders winning the heat from gate 1 and gate 4. We had always fast Chris Eaton, and we had Andrew Dent. I'm giving you the mic right now because we are underway for heat number 7.
Thank you very much. As we prepare, then we exclude the rider in yellow, as we have 3 riders only then for heat number 7. We've got Stelio Januszki, Kasper Potesiak, and Patrick Luksak. It's a phenomenal start off the inside gate for Stasiu. Can he hold on to the lead here through turns number 2 and 3? Ends up getting fenced there by the rider in white. That is Patrick Luksak, who currently holds the lead at the end of lap 1. Still second place for Stasiu, with Kasper currently at the back. These 2 fighting for second place, however. A brilliant start for Patrick sees him currently leading in a very comfortable position, and I doubt he will be beaten from there. We have Kasper and Stasiu still battling here for second place. Every point vital, potentially for next season. But it does look like Patrick is going to hold on to the win. It's a fence there. Kasper does manage to get past Stasiu Januszki, and he will get second place here. It is the rider in white, though, producing the first victory off gate 3 of the night with a 70.14 for Patrick Luksak. Kasper Potesiak in second place, followed by Stasiu Januszki in third, and last for this heat. So a brilliant battle for second there. Unlucky for Stasiu, he looked like he was holding that for a lot of the race, but a brilliant overtake by Kasper to see him run into second place. We have 3 Brits featuring our next heat, all 3 of which have Lublin as their home track. We have Chris Eaton, Philip Mullard, and Adam Longley. And I'll pass over to you, Christian, for heat number 8.
As you said, 3 Brits. The closest to staying in European Championship for next season is Adam Longley, only 2 points below Mikola Borowikov in the standings, level on points with Kamil Cybulski. If Adam wins, he's gonna be in the top 5 for the first time this season. I think we're gonna start one of the 2 riders on with the Apple symbol next to his name alongside Chris Eaton. So Eaton, Mullard, Longley, and Chwaliszewski. Who's gonna start the best out of these 4? Philip Mullard. That's not any surprise for anyone, but is gonna be fighting with Longley and Eaton. Longley the most to the inside, but he's gonna chew the bad feeling that Chris Eaton provides for his opponents in the races, and now Adam might even struggle to keep his third place going, as we have Mullard first, Eaton second. These guys are great friends, but also great rivals on the track. Mullard first, Eaton second. It doesn't look like Adam Longley is gonna fight back for the Second place, Mullard helped a little bit. Adam changing his line for the last bend, and he's gonna go second as we have Chris Eaton going into duo on the exit of the second bend last lap, and we have Adam basically getting gifted 2 points, but I think he would probably overtake Chris anyway. But we have Chris Eaton last. We have Phil Mullard first. 69.80 is the time. Longley second. Chwaliszewski third. But it was three breeds that were fighting every feet of the way from the start to the finish. Very entertaining hit we had from these three.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a brilliant heat. Unlucky there for Chris Eaton. Obviously holding second for a lot of that. I think he would have conceded to Adam Longley, as you said, but seemed to go really wide on the exit of turn 4. Accidentally put himself in the airbags, and that produces and that reduces a potential 2 points down to 0. Heat number 9 then, and the opening heat of a third round of racing. We have our championship leader, Marcel Banishki, Marcin Szwalewski, Mikołaj Sak, and Stadio Januszki. We now do have a victory off every single gate as we prepare now for heat number 9. Let's see who can get the best start out of these 4. And it is the rider in red and the rider in yellow, both of whom making a very good start. Stadio leading for the first time tonight as our championship leader currently sits in third place. Potentially trying to get the move on here for second ahead of Mikołaj Sak, and he does manage to do so. He will now try and fight for the lead unless Mikołaj can get back in front of him, which at the moment I don't think he can. We now have Marcel Banishki trying to go for the lead here, trying to get 7 points in this meeting, and he is going to do so. Stadio hits the airbags there. Banishki is starting to wheelie. He's feeling confident and very happy with his victory. It's going to be a victory off the inside gate, and Stadio can produce something special here. He can't. Further behind, it's the battle at the back, as Martin Szwalewski does manage to steal third place off Mikołaj Sak, the man who was leading this race for several laps. Unfortunately, finishes in last place. Very, very close result there. It's yet another 70.14. Our third identical time of the night, but a brilliant heat from our championship leader, showing why he is number 1 in the standings. He wants this GP for next season.
Yes, Marcel Banicki, he extends his lead, and he's gonna be ecstatic because I talked with him before the tournament, and he wasn't confident at all in his abilities on this track, and he had a bit of luck, but one can say that you have to get some luck to be on the top, to be a champion. He didn't get that luck last season, even though he scored 18 points last season in the last round. That wasn't enough to win the championship. Now he doesn't need 18 points to be the champion. 5 points clear of Portasiak, who we're gonna see in heat number 10 alongside Adam Longley, Andrew Dent, and Mikola Borovikov. We have, as of heat 9, we don't have any rider that hasn't dropped a point tonight. So, and as you said, we have a win from every gate possible. Longley, Dent, Portasiak, and Borovikov. That's the heat number 10. Everyone fights for something in the championship. Longley, Dent, and Borovikov for top 5. Portasiak for the win. Great start from Andrew Dent. Again, tonight it's gonna be the think maybe for the rest of the tournament, who's gonna come out of top at the moment? Adam Longley, who hacked the inside line from the second bend, and he's gonna go away with the win with another 3 points to his name. Borovikov second, Portasiak third. It's not good for him. It's not very well for Kacper. Portasiak going through the second to last lap on the third place. Longley, nothing is gonna stop him from winning the heat now. Mokola Borovikov going very well into the last bend, no problems there. Portasiak only 1 point. That's gonna be a great news for Marcel Banicki. Adam Longley 69.88, another great race from the British man, from the English man, from Manchester. He's currently virtually in the first place. Tonight, of course, we have 2 more heats to go in this series, but it looks like Adam Longley is making his way to the top 2, at least of tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yet another brilliant heat from Adam Longley in this meeting, puts him on 8 points, the most of anybody so far after 10 heats. Obviously, we still have plenty of riders to go for their third round of heats. We've got Philip Mullard, Primož Kuilka, Bohdan Propolski, if he has returned, and then Freddie France featuring in the next heat too. Bradford riders yet again, as well as the man currently third place in the standings. I'm not sure if we do have Bohdan back with us, who missed his opening 2 rides.
We got news from Bogdan that he's unable to participate tonight due to unfortunate circumstances. So we're gonna have 15 riders to the end from now on. So 3 riders competing in heat number 11. Very great information for Freddie France. He's gonna have a lot of room next to him.
Yeah, 100%. Freddie at the moment currently on 3 points after 2 rides. We'll be hoping to improve that to make his way up the order, not only in this meeting but in the overall championship standings. He will have a lot of room to do so off the outside gate. We have Philip Mullard, currently sat on 5 points, could equal Adam Longley's 8 after this race, and then Primož Kuilka, who has the last and a win so far, sits off gate number 2. All 3 riders are now in then for heat number 11. We've got 2 Brits. We've got a poll as we wait for the bot to be excluded. We get underway then for heat number 11. We've got 3 riders ready. Well, Philip Mullard, Primož Kuilka, and Freddie France. And immediately off the start, it seems like a fairly equal one for the 3 of them. Philip Mullard gets the best launch, but Freddie goes for the cutback through turns 1 and 2. Primož does manage to go for that cutback again, though, through turns 1 and 2. It's now a battle for second between Freddie France and Philip Mullard. Philip Mullard currently on 5 points after the opening 2 rides, finds himself in third place. Freddie, though, unfortunately, goes on the grass there. That relegates him to the 3rd position. It's now looking like it might be the same positions for the rest of the race. Primož looking to make it his 2nd consecutive victory after a pointless opening ride. And then still the battle for second rages on. Freddie trying to find any way he can past Philip Mullard. But no way around the outside there. He's going to hug the line around the inside. And I think you might have just done it there. That was very, very close finish. We'll see who got it. It was just Philip Mullard, according to the game. Both matching identical times. So it's a fantastic race. A fantastic win for Primož Kuilka. To seal a medal place by the looks of it so far. But a fantastic battle there for second between 2 riders who know this track very, very well. 2 people who are close friends. Again, so it's unfortunate. Third place for Freddie France. I think he's ridden brilliantly tonight. But unfortunately, his results do not show that. That puts Philip Mullard now on 7 points in this meeting. Still Adam Longley, who leads it on 8, only dropping a single point so far in this meeting as we prepare for heat number 12.
We're still waiting, I think, for the decision. But it looks like just about Philippe Murat, half a tire in front of Freddy France. Like you said, unfortunate for Freddy that he's not the one fighting in the standings. Both Philip and Adam elevated a lot during this round. At the moment, Adam sits at 4th place, and Philip Mullard joins the fight. 5 points clear of Kamil Cybulski tonight. Kamil is gonna race in hit 12. But 8 places Mullard joined 7th, only with 4 points behind Mikola Borowyk, 5 points behind Adam Longley, who's 4th at the moment. So, like I anticipated, great stuff from Adam Longley tonight. Marcin Czajka, Chris Eaton, Kamil Cybulski, Patryk Łuczak. That's a must win for Kamil Cybulski, who's sitting only on 2 points. If he doesn't win, top 6 in this round is gonna be very hard for him. So he's gonna only watch what are the rivals doing after hit number 17 for him. So if he doesn't win hit number 12, then he's gonna go to the showers very quickly. Gate number 3, one of the outside gates, not scoring very well tonight, but maybe Kamil Cybulski is gonna rectify that. We have hit number 12, Marcin Czajka, Chris Eaton, Kamil Cybulski, Patryk Łuczak, Kamil Cybulski, 288 milliseconds, not even 0.3 second overreaction. He's first, and it doesn't look like it's gonna change. The track record holder strikes again, and now he's gonna go faster and faster as we see Łuczak and Eaton fighting for the 2nd place. Eaton hugging the outside, Łuczak hugging the inside. Now Eaton went through the grass, and that looks like an exclusion, probably as we head onto the last lap. Czajka is not existent tonight, but he's only here as a guest, more likely as a deep reserve through the season. We have Cybulski, probably one of the best times tonight, 69:48. Yeah, that's how he got this track record he holds. And now he's back in action. He's back fighting for the top spots. 5 points after 3 series for Kamil Cybulski. 2 more to go.
Absolutely. And he absolutely needed those 3 points to have any chance of the last chance seat or even a final tonight to promote his position. Obviously, it's currently a 4-way fight for this 4th place. We have Adam Longley on 32, Maciej Wolski on 31, Mikola Borowyk on 31 also, and then Kamil Cybulski on 30. 4 riders separated by only 2 points overall in the standings. Obviously, top 5 do get automatically promoted, or automatic reintroduction for next season. As it looks like, according to the program, Chris Eaton has kept that 2nd place. It is not an exclusion. We will wait for an official note on that. But what a victory that was from Kamil Cybulski. He got the start. He got everything he needed to, and produced the fastest time of the night so far to really put himself into this top 5, Christian.
Yes, indeed he did. And in hit number 13, we look at Adam Longley. We probably know he's gonna be in the top 6 tonight, maybe even top 2 before the final. But every point counts. So that's a race he should be winning. If you look at all the other guys in the hit, like you said, Freddy is very fast, but that's not producing many points for him, and it's been the thing for the whole series. Honestly, for Freddy, you see that he's fast, and then you look at his point tally, and it's not much to talk about there.
It's a shame, obviously, for the British rider in Speedway Euro Championship. Obviously, nicknamed Fast Freddy from Frederick Lindgren in real life. He will feature in this heat number 13 alongside his UK teammate Adam Longley, currently sitting top of the meeting. Patrick Lukshak goes off the inside gate with Mikolaj Zak off the outside, and then Freddie and Longley off 3 and 2 respectively. So we do wait for our round leader as we prepare then for heat number 13. It's the first race of the 4th round of races. All 3 riders go to the outside with the exception of the rider in yellow. It's a good start there from Freddie France off gate number 3. Can he hold on to this? It does look like he is going to have the lead for the first time tonight, and he might actually have a chance to keep this one. Adam Longley is not going to make it an easy victory. However, for Freddie, he knows every single inch of this track. As further in the background, not quite sure what happened then between Patrick and Mikolaj. Seems a huge fence for the rider in yellow to be going across the grass. Adam Longley, though, is still fighting for this victory. The man is currently on 8 points. This would see him on 10, but he wants that 11th point. He wants to be guaranteed straight through to the final here tonight. So there's no question in a last chance heat, but it does look like for the first time tonight, Freddie France is going to claim victory here in heat number 13, a phenomenal victory for the British rider. Leads home a British 1-2 with a 69.60, one of the fastest times we have had tonight. Freddie wins ahead of Adam Longley in second place. We have Patrick Lusak in P3 and Mikolaj Zak at the back. After that rather bizarre fencing that we saw on the second lap. Brilliant race, though, from Freddie. To finally kickstart his night tonight.
Kickstart in the 4th heat of his right now, sitting on 7 points. So with some chances of making it into top 6 right now, sitting joint second. Of course, this win gives him a lot. Last hit for Freddy is gonna be hit number 20, alongside people that have less points than him. So Freddy with a big chance to making it at least into the top 6. And we're starting with hit number 14. Mykola Borovikov went from being over the line, over the top 5 line, under it. So he's gonna have to score here a lot of points. Marcin Czajka, not much to say here tonight. Thank you for participating in this tournament. Filip Mullard, 8th in the standings, joining the fight for the top 5, only 4 points behind Mykola. Very important race for Filip here. If he manages to clear Mykola in this heat, the gap is gonna be smaller than 4 points after hit number 14, and that would be huge for the championship. Chances of this 40-year-old British man, Filip Mullard, white helmet, Mykola Borovikov, red helmet. Filip again with the great start, but also Stasiu Januszkiewicz, and that's gonna change things up a bit. But I don't know, I have no idea how Phil managed to squeeze around the outside of Januszkiewicz here, but it stays that Mullard is in the first place, and looks like he's gonna also have 10 points alongside Adam Longley. Second place for Stasiu Januszkiewicz, but Mykola Borovikov, he needs that points. Even if he loses to Phil, 2 points are a lot better than 1, especially because Mykola sits on 5 points. So if he goes third here, and it looks like it's gonna be third, only 6 points after 4 hits, very little chances for the Ukrainian man to to make his way into the top 6. Great stuff from Philipp Mullard again. Under 70 seconds, and Philipp Mullard 30 points after at least after 14 hits tonight and all the other hits combined. 30 points for Phil. Ex aequo with Kamil Cybulski right now, 1 point behind Maciek Wolski, who's not participating tonight, so he's not gonna be any higher. 2 points between Mullard and Mykola Borowikov. Great stuff from Philip tonight.
Indeed. As we get heat 15 ready then, we do have Martin Szweluski. Again, only 3 riders in this one. So we have Martin Szweluski, we have Kamil Cybulski, who's given us our fastest time of the night, and we have Andrew Dent off the outside gate, a man who currently has 4 points. He's got a victory, a 3rd place, and a last in his recent rides. Guaranteed at least 1 point here is every single rider. Thanks to the missing of Bodan, sorry. As we prepare then now for heat number 15. Potentially the last chance. It's a fantastic start off gate number 3 for Kamil Cybulski for a 2nd time. Andrew Dent tries to get the cutback there and does manage a brilliant move on Martin Szweluski. But it does look like a very potentially monotonous race for me. Kamil Cybulski firmly out in front. Andrew Dent in 2nd place. And with Marchand at the back, it does look like there's not going to be much action in heat number 15. Probably the first race of the night to not feature much overtaking, much defending. But it has been a fantastic night of racing here in Lublin. Obviously, the final round of Speedway Challenge European Championship. After we saw the final round of the GP on Monday night, and now we have Wednesday night. But it is a phenomenal victory yet again for Kamil Cybulski. It is Andrew Dent in 2nd place, and it's Martin Szweluski in 3rd place, with Bodan Propolski, of course, not featuring tonight. 69.56. Yet again, another fast time for Kamil here tonight. And currently, that puts him onto 8 points after 4 heats. He has a very good chance of making the last chance heat here. It's currently top 2 in the meeting. We do have 2 people who have this as the home track, Philipp Mullard and Adam Longley. We have our championship leader, Marcel Bonishki, featuring in heat number 16. And speaking of heat number 16, I will now pass over to you, Krystian Smigocki.
Thank you, Toby. Przemysław Ciuczka sitting 3rd in the standings, 1 point behind Kacper Portasiak, who's gonna be in yellow in heat number 16. Also Marcel Banicki in blue. And to top it all off, we have Chris Eaton at gate number 3 in the white helmet. So we have top 3 in the standings alongside the wild card Chris Eaton. It's gonna be one of the most important hints, because if Banicki wins this race, he's basically 1 leg into GP for next season. Ciuczka, Banicki, Eaton, Portasiak, and what's happening, red and blue very well, but the advantage of the most outside gate pays off for Kacper Portasiak. Banicki is last, and Banicki is gonna be last, and it's gonna make the championship that much hotter to take Portasiak first. Eaton 2nd, that's not good for Przemysław Ciuczka. That he'll lose 2 points to Kacper if that stays, but Ciuczka knows how to attack, Ciuczka knows how to race. Ciuczka tries to go through the inside line, but we know that Eaton knows how to defend. He showed it tonight. Portasiak first, what's gonna happen? They both hug the inside line, but Ciuczka comes out of top. Great race from the 3rd in the standings. Banicki last, and it's gonna make the championship that much closer. Banicki 45, Portasiak 40. I'm sorry, Banicki 46, Portasiak 45, Ciuczka 43.
Absolutely, yeah. The championship challenge is hotting up here. In this fourth and final round of the Speedway European Championship, our top three separated by just 3 points. We have 4 main heats remaining, and these could be some of the last heats of the entire season for a lot of these riders. We have our last chance heat, and then we have a grand final to finish off the season. But as we start our 5th and final round of racing, we have Mikolaj Zak off the inside gate. We have Philip Mollard off gate number 2. Kasper Poteziak, who just produced a brilliant victory in the latest heat, goes off the outside. He goes off gate number 3 with Kamil Kabulski, the man who has the fastest time here tonight, and of course the WSCL track record holder off gate number 4. As we prepare then for the 17th heat. Could be a very good one given the names that we have in here. Some good victories tonight by all of these riders. The only person who has been struggling is, of course, Mikolaj, with only 4 points after 4 rides so far. He is very unlikely to make the last chance heat. But still, we'll want a bit of pride here in heat number 17. As the riders get ready for the tapes now, wait for the little bit of tape to go up, and it is a good start off the outside gate from Kamil Kabulski, yet again producing a brilliant start. Here it is Philip Mollard, who ends up at the back. A shock result so far. The man who's currently joint leading this meeting with Adam Longley finds himself at the back after the opening lap. Kamil Kabulski and Kasper Poteziak currently battling for the victory, but it is Kasper who does get fenced by the man in yellow. That has promoted Mikolaj into second place. We've put himself on 6 points so far this meeting. A brilliant battle starting to rage now for second place. Kasper hoping to make amends after that fence on the second lap, but it looks like Kamil Kabulski yet again tonight is just going to clear off out in front. His starts have been phenomenal, and as soon as he's out in front, it's impossible to overtake him. Philip Mollard does very, very nearly get past for third position. But it's Kamil Kabulski yet again with a 69.62 tonight. We have Mikolaj Zak on 2 points. Kasper Poteziak picks up third place with Philip Mollard, the man who was on 10 points. Now finds himself still on 10 points after 4 heats. Kamil Kabulski goes to the top of the standings, but of course we still have plenty of riders yet to do their 5th and final heat.
And with that, I'm sorry to barge in, but with that we have our top 5 covered, at least covered for Kamil Cybulski, looks like. Very close to it. Philip Mollard is not gonna be in the top 5 because he's losing 4 points to Adam Longley and only 1 potential hit, 3 more potential points for Philip Mollard. So great. He was great tonight, but he is great tonight, and he might even win the whole run. But it's gonna not matter for him in the championship standings. Sadly, it ends like that for Philip. But we already have hit number 18. Ciućka, Borowikow, Łuczak, Waliszewski, Borowikow can clutch this top 5 this hit, or maybe potentially lose the chance to it as he's going to the last place. What's happening? Red helmet. Oh no, it's gonna be an exclusion for Przemysław Ciućka most likely, as something bad happens to him. Łuczak again first in this hit. He's going for another 3 for him. Second place right now is Mykola Borowikow. If it happens like that, then Borowikow is gonna be even on points with Adam Longley on the 5th place in the standings, but no, that's not what matters the most. Borowikow needs the points to at least make the last chance hit. Right now, he's behind Ciućka, who's probably gonna be excluded from this race. But we fight on. The fight rages on once more. Ciućka goes second, Mykola goes third. We're gonna see if something's gonna happen after this hit. Łuczak first, which puts him at 9 points. Great performance from the Grudziądz rider, coming from 0 in the first hit to 9 points total. Looks like he has a lot of good chances to make it to the last chance hit.
Yeah, yet again, a brilliant heat number 18 there. Potentially an exclusion for the man off the inside, but we will wait for official confirmation from that. Heat number 19, we'll see. Our meeting leader after 4 rides feature with Adam Longley going off gate number 2. We've got Martin Sharatka, who unfortunately has had a night to absolutely forget here, off gate number 3. Marcel Banishki, our championship leader, who had a poor ride last time out, will feature off gate number 4, with no rider off the inside, with Bodan being unable to attend. So it will be at least one guaranteed point here from Martin Sharatka, who, as I mentioned, has had a night to forget, has no chance of making the last chance heat, but will want something just as a little bit of pride, as we do have confirmation and exclusion for Przemysław Kwiatka with a 70-second exact time here in heat number 18 as we prepare now for the 19th heat. It will be the last time we see Martin Sharatka in Speedway Euro Championship in season 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna add something here. Adam just needs to finish this race to confirm his participation for next season Speedway Challenge European Championship, because Mikola is not gonna make the last chance hit. He's 7th at the moment and he's joined on points with Adam. So if Adam scores at least 1 point, we're gonna have our top 5 for the next season, at least between 2nd and 5th covered for the next season of Speedway Challenge European Championship. So Adam just needs to finish the race, not do anything stupid, and he's gonna have this top 5 covered.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal round. As you said already, potentially a one-track merchant, but he's definitely serving that one track to his advantage. He's currently on 10 points after 4 rides and has every chance of making it 12 or even 13 by the end of the seat. But he will have to finish ahead of our championship leader, our current championship leader, getting into the seat. But everything is still to play for. Anything can happen. We saw, obviously, on Monday with Sebastian Server managing to get the most points going into the semi-finals, but an exclusion meant that he lost his 5 titles in a row streak to Shimon Olczyk. As we get underway then for heat number 19. And let's see who it's a good start from. It's a brilliant start off the outside for our championship leader, Marcel Banishki. Adam Longley, currently in the scraps for second place, does fence Marcin Sharatka to the back. As you have a battle now for the lead between the championship leader and the man who was confirmed for Speedway Euro Championship Season 2. But he still wants this victory. He still wants to come ahead as bragging rights. This would give him 13 points after 5 rides if he can get the victory. At the moment in second place, it would put him on 12, which I believe is still enough to guarantee him a final position, but he will definitely want that 13. But what a phenomenal ride it has been for Marcel Banishki, under all kinds of pressure after a 3rd place, I believe it was, in his previous heat. Comes across the line now in heat number 19 to win from the outside gate with a 69.62. Adam Longley in second place finishes his bidding tonight on 12 points. And Marcin Sharatka finishes the night with only 2 points.
So the standings are as following: Marcel Bański 49, Kacper Portasiak 46. The only way that Portasiak may come back to the fight is by winning the final if Banicki doesn't score points in the final, if he makes it there. Przemysław Kwiatka 43, and he's gonna stay on 43 as he's 7th in the standings tonight. Then we have Cybulski and Longley. They're gonna fight more, as they are top of the table right now on 36 points, both of them clutching the top 5 spot for next season. So 3rd, 4th and 5th probably are not gonna change too much, maybe between Cybulski and Longley. Now we have Dent, France, Januszkiewicz and Eaton. Then still maybe a chance of Ferranov, if I can count France as well. Januszkiewicz and Eaton, definitely the last hit of season for them. Very good start from Andrew Dent again, but again he's not gonna stay first for a long time. He's last right now, as we have Januszkiewicz first, we have Freddy second, then we have Andrew Dent because Chris Eaton grasped himself, and now we have a fight for the first place. Freddy France or Stasiu Januszkiewicz, very important for Freddy France, as he's gonna be put in the grass. They both go through the grass, so no one is gonna get excluded for that. Andrew Dent comes very close to these two as we come into the last bend. So is it gonna be Januszkiewicz? No. Is it gonna be Freddy France? Yes. Freddy France 10 points, boots out Patrick Łuczak from the top 6, which means that 10 points was needed tonight to make it to the top 6. Adam Longley, Kamil Cybulski top 2, Marcel Banicki, Filip Mullard, Freddy France and Kacper Portasiak. They're gonna face off in the last chance hit. If Portasiak doesn't make it to the final, we're gonna have everything sorted out before the final hit.
Absolutely. So it was 10 points required for this, and all 4 of our last chance heat riders do finish on 10 points. I'm sure there will be some work going on in the background to decide who gets priority choice for that last chance heat. But it is Adam Longley and Kamil Cybulski who do finish as the top 2, automatically go through to the final. A brilliant heat 20 there then. Andrew Dent ended up at the back at the end of lap 1, very nearly come through for the victory with the top 2 scrapping it out. Of course, Stagio trying to go side by side and win the race against Freddie France ended up excluding himself. Fast Freddy, according to this, has a victory and the best time of the day. I think that needs amending on the program. But we have 4 riders waiting to go in the last chance sheet. We have our championship leader, Marcel Banishki, Philip Mullard, Freddie France, and Kasper Potegiak. When they have 2 riders available that can still win this championship, if Marcel Banishki manages to get through the final and Kasper doesn't, he will be the champion and gain automatic qualification to season 11 of WSCL Speedway Challenge Grand Prix.
Yeah, so we have last chance pick order. Banicki, who won 3 hits, is gonna choose first. Then Mullard, who has won 2 hits, then and has 2 second places. Then we have Freddy and Kacper, who both has the same type of points. 2 wins, 1 second place, and 2 third places. So it goes to the tiebreak between them. Hit number 4, Kacper won, Freddy was third. So Kacper is gonna choose third, and Freddy is gonna take what's gonna be left after all of the other riders choose their gates.
Indeed. So as we run through gates, then best to worst, it has been gate number 4 with 7 victories and 35 points. Gate number 3 has 6 victories and 30 points. Gate number 2, clearly the worst tonight, has had 3 victories and 25 points. Then the inside gate has only had 4 victories, so 3 less than the outside, but only 1 point less, averaging 1.5 points per gate. So it'll be interesting to see what our championship leader goes for here, as I believe we do have the lineup for the last chance seat. We have Kasper Potegiak, who does go off the inside. We've got Freddie France off gate number 2, Philip Mullard off gate number 3, and Marcel Banishki off gate number 4. Reminder, Kasper needs to outscore Marcel by 4 or more points if he wants to retain this championship. If he does not finish ahead of Marcel in this race, I believe it will be the rider in yellow who takes home the championship. It's right then. We have Freddie France, Philip Mullard, Marcel Banishki, and Kasper Poteziak ready for the last chance seat to progress through to Adam Longley and Kamil Cybulski. in the final. Tapes are up and we are underway. It's a good start off gate number 3 from Philip Mullard. It's also a good start off the outside for Marcel Banishki. Currently in a battle for second with Freddie France. Kasper Portegiat does not get a good start off the inside gate, but it is Philip Mullard at the moment who leads. He did not have the best final ride, finishing last in his qualifying heats after being on 10 points level with Adam Longley. But he's currently in the lead. He's got Marcel Banishki trying to hold off Freddie France behind him. Freddie has been formidable all night tonight. He's been there or thereabout, just and he's managed to pick up 2 victories so far. Still hoping to get through to the final here, but it looks like the top 2 are settled. As we come around the final corner then, it will be Philip Mullard to win the race, but it is Marcel Banishki who is your Speedway European Championship Season 10 champion. He will gain automatic qualification to Speedway Challenge Grand Prix for next season. Congratulations to the Polish rider. A fantastic series for him. Does see him as the champion ahead of Kasper Portegiak and Przemek Kojutka so far. So congratulations to Marcel Banishki on a brilliant victory there and a brilliantly deserved title.
He tried, and he has done it. Marcel Banicki from Rzeszów. Also, it's worth mentioning that both Banicki and Portasiak race in Rzeszów, which just the other day won the League One. So they both got a promotion to Extraliga alongside gold and silver medal. Great season for Rzeszów riders. Banicki, the runner-up for the last season, wins the WSCL Speedway Challenge European Championship. 49 points to his name, maybe even more. Portasiak 46, that's not gonna change. Ciućka 43, and then we're gonna have a race for the 4th place between Kamil and Adam. It's gonna be decided in heat number 22. So the final, we're not gonna have an additional heat tonight because unless both Cybulski and Longley are gonna be excluded from the final, but no one wants that. So we're gonna wait for what happens next. Great tournament tonight. Sadly, it's not gonna matter for the championship what happens in the final, but nonetheless, there's gonna be a lot of emotions, and I hope Adam, Kamil, Phil, and Marcel are gonna put on a show in the last race of the season, at least for Speedway Challenge European Championship.
Indeed. That is the plan. And we do have our lineup set then for the final. Adam Longley, the man who finished on top, does elect for the outside of the favoured gate here with Kamil Kabulski off gate number 3. Philip Mullard goes off gate number 2, and our newly elected champion Marcel Banishki does go off the inside gate. And for the final time tonight, I will pass over to yourself, Christian, for commentary over the final.
Yes, sir, and I'm gonna pass the crown to Marcel Banicki. After this hit, Marcel Banicki, who has shown for many races last season, this season, that he deserves to race in the Speedway Challenge Grand Prix. He's gonna be there next season. Kacper Portasiak may be continuing his legacy after being a runner-up this season. After qualifying from the Speedway Challenge European Championship qualifiers, maybe next season Kacper is gonna win. Maybe Przemek Ciućka finally after 2 bronze medals, but that doesn't matter now. What matters is the final. Banicki, Mullard, Cybulski, Longley, 2 Brits, 2 Poles. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna come out on top in Lublin tonight? Who's gonna win? Adam Longley, great start. Not what I expected. I expected maybe Mullard to start the best, but it's Adam Longley. Adam Longley, who, as the wildcard last season, got a win got a final at Manchester. Maybe he's gonna get a win on Lublin. That's his track. That's the track he loves. That the track he loves to race. Cybulski second. That's the two that I was looking for the most tonight, because one is a record holder and the other one is probably gonna win, as Cybulski has to fend off Bania, Banicki close to him, Mullard without the podium tonight after stellar performance for him, but it's gonna be Adam Longley who wins, and who's gonna be second, I don't know, probably Banicki, because this last bend was a little bit scuffed from Kamil Cybulski, but what we know is with 69.42, if anyone had any doubts who was the best rider tonight, he has his answer: Adam Longley, 15 points, 39 total, and he's the fourth rider of the season. Great performance, fantastic, stellar performance from Adam Longley.
Yeah, a phenomenal performance from the Brit team. Immense. Fourth place here in Speedway Euro Championship, only lost at 3 points on the night at his home UK track to pick up the victory. And as you said, the fastest time of the night. What a way to save it. 69.42 to give him the victory. Congratulations. Also to our second and third place, Kamil Cybulski and Marcel Banishki, I believe still to be confirmed for the results of that from that fairly scuffed final corner, as you said. And commiserations to Philip Mollard, who, after winning the last chance heat, could not replicate that fate in the final and finishes fourth. In doing so,
Yeah, like we said, 69.42, best time of the day for Adam Longley. Undoubtedly the best rider tonight after all that great stuff from Adam. Maybe we're gonna see if we're gonna have any interviews maybe with the riders. What we know for sure is that Adam won, and we know our top 5 is Marcel Banicki, Kacper Portasiak, Przemysław Ciućkak, Adam Longley, and Kamil Cybulski. The last 4 of them are gonna compete next season in the European Championship. Marcel Banicki, of course, joining 8 other riders already for the next season of Speedway Grand Prix.
yeah, and of course, commiserations to our only Ukrainian rider in the series, Mykola Borovikov. He had a very good chance of progressing through to that top 5, but unfortunately could not produce the result on the night. Equally as well from Ashish Wolski, the man who I believe was sat third in the standings prior to tonight, obviously did not attend. He will not have an automatic qualification for next series. We then have Philip Mollard and Andrew Dent, who sit 8th and 9th, and then Nikodem Sosinski to round off the top 10. Equal on points with Freddie France, the man who's just finished 3rd in the last chance heat. But again, congratulations to our top 5, 4 of whom you'll be seeing next season in Speedway Challenge European Championship. And of course, Marcel Banishki, our champion, will be featured in Speedway Grand Prix for WSCL.
And now we're waiting for maybe some riders to come and talk with us after what happens. Marcel Banicki has unfortunately gone away, so he's not gonna be interviewed. He's gonna probably have a party tonight after what happens, because he waited for this moment all year long. We're looking for some people maybe to join. I think we're gonna have Philip Mullard after fantastic performance tonight. Sadly for him, he ended up being joined 7th. and is not gonna participate next season. Of course, unless he makes it through the qualifiers again for the next season. Next season, new game, anything can happen really. That's what happens. We have odd seasons as first season for the game, and even seasons that end up the game. So that's how it goes. We have Phil with us, 11 points tonight, a final 7th in the standings. Sadly, not enough to compete for next season. Phil, what are your thoughts on tonight's tournament and also for the whole series?
Hi guys, first of all, thank you for letting me join the server. Yeah, tonight was a good night. I blew that last race in E20. My problem is when someone outgates me, I panic in that first bend and I kind of did something stupid and it just messed me up. So obviously that gave me bad gates in the final. So, Adam won it though, not a Bradford rider won it, a Brit won it. So I'm happy for Adam. Well done to him and well done to all the medalists. But yeah, it was a good night for me tonight, personally. I don't know, actually. I say a good night. I've hit a bit of form lately, but I felt slow tonight. I didn't feel fast tonight. But that just shows you that other guys are faster than me. So, but the series was a bit disappointing, really. I expected more, but, there's some tough tracks out there and there's some good riders, so, but I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, obviously a brilliant result from yourself tonight, mate. And we do have confirmation now that Kamil Kabulski won, excluded from the final, which gave yourself the podium. Obviously, joint in second. Can we expect to see you potentially qualify for this next season, or even the GP? What's your plan going forward for season 11?
Yeah, well, obviously I'll go for sec. I don't think I'm quite ready for the Grand Prix just yet. I need to up my levels a bit for that, but I will try and qualify for the European Championships again. But it's, as everyone knows, it's a brand new game in a few weeks. I could go really good, I could go really bad. Others that are good on SC23, they could be bad on SC24, so anything can happen. Nobody knows who's going to be good on the new game, so fingers crossed that I like it and I'm good on it, and hopefully I can get back in the series again. But I will go for it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. It'd be good to see you return, and obviously congratulations on your podium tonight. Have you got anything else from yourself, Mr. Smigodzki?
I have one question to Phil. Have you confirmed what team are you gonna represent next season in WSCL? Is it gonna be Kraków again, or maybe you're looking for something else? Maybe you found something else.
No, I'm not looking to go anywhere else. I'm staying with Kraków. Really enjoyed me. I've been there for 3 seasons now, I think, actually, 3 or 2. But I've really enjoyed my time there, and the people in that team, I get on really well with them. They're a good team. We was unlucky last season. We had a really good squad, but we had a few missing riders when it mattered towards the end of the season, and that kind of cost us, really. But next season, I'm sure we'll be back and we'll be up there challenging for the title again.
Okay, thank you very much, Phil. Unless Toby has more questions for you, I'm out of questions for you, at least for tonight. Again, congrats on the podium, Phil. Tonight, 3rd place after an exclusion for Kamil Cybulski behind Marcel Bański and Adam Longley. Great guys.
Thank you very much.
Fast. Yeah, thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and that's it. I think I'm gonna check if somebody is gonna join us again. Maybe more. I don't see it, at least for now. I'm gonna. Well, I think we already did everything that was to do tonight. We have our results. We have our champion, our runner-up, our bronze medalist. We have Adam Longley. We have Kamil Cybulski. They're gonna be here for next season. Probably on stream as well. We have more streams to come. Season ends. I wanted to say season ends on Monday with the last round of Polish Championship, but we're also gonna have some relegation playoffs up in the upcoming weeks. So looking forward to it all. But for now, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna say good night. NordGips WSCL Speedway Challenge European Championship ends. Marcel Banicki is the champion again. And the casting crew tonight was Toby Griffiths.
Yeah, again, thank you very much for the opportunity to do this tonight. It's been an absolute honour to commentate over the final round. Congratulations to our champion. Congratulations, of course, to Adam Longley on the win. And tune in, as we still have several streams to go before the end of the season. We have our third place playoff for the Extraliga. We have, of course, our grand final second leg. We do still have the Polish individual championships. So still plenty of titles up for grabs. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Toby Griffiths tonight.
And I've been Krystian Śmigrocki. Thank you to all the people that support us. Thank you to everyone who watches us, who commentates, who gives the league what it needs. And see you next time. Bye for now.